So, welcome back to the channel, guys. Bit of a slightly different video today. The guys at CV Life got in touch with me through my Instagram page, which I'll throw up on the screen now if you don't follow me on there. That's where I tend to post everything first. They said to me, would you be interested in taking a look at one of our products? To which I said, sure, what is it? They're like, oh, it's a laser bore sighter. I'm like, okay, interesting. So they sent it me, and effectively what it is, if I tilt the rifle back here, just so you know where magazine not in the gun and bolts back to the rear, so we are nice and safe. If you can see on the front of the rifle here, we've got a magnetic bore sighter. Now some people may be like, oh, okay, obviously people don't want to put stuff on the front of their crown on a rifle, but you know, I thought I would be optimistic and give it a go. The magnet is quite strong, so when placing on the crown of your rifle, do so with care, just to make sure you don't damage your crown. But one of the main things that I'm not a big fan of is zeroing rifles. I absolutely hate it. It's just a pain when you're having to remove your cheek piece and the bolt and marry up, obviously, all the your scope with the bore of your rifle. So whereas I thought this might be just a nice, quick and easy thing to do. Obviously, this being a laser, I'm able just to look straight through the scope on my rifle, turn the laser on, and then obviously see where it is on the target and make the relevant adjustment to get me on paper where I need to be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this on camera and film through the trigger cam, so you'll be able to see what I'm looking at as well. Obviously, it is recommended to do this off a more stable platform. You know, normally I recommend bipod on the bag, but for where I am, I'm doing this relatively quickly at the moment. So yeah, if you've got the ability to do it on a bipod on the bag, I definitely recommend that, or in like a lead sled or something to that effect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to line it all up. Then I'm going to place my moderator or suppressor on the rifle, which I'll do off camera, and then we'll shoot some groups with the rifle just to see where we are and make the relevant adjustments from there. If you do hear any noise in the background, there's paragliders flying overhead. Got a quad bike whizzing around as well. I'm just at a friend's compound. He's got a zero range, which he's gracious enough to let me use. So the laser is a visible laser. As you can see, I'm aiming at the target, and the laser is showing that I am high on target. So in theory, all I need to do actually no, the wrong way. Right, so I've made the relative adjustments to where I should be pretty much on target, as you can see in the scope. Now I'm going to take the bore sighter off, put my moderator on, and shoot a little group to see how we get on. Right, so we'll get the trigger cam on now, and we'll shoot a group after using the bore sighter from CV Life. If you guys are interested in one of these, there's a link in the excuse me, link in the description, which also has a discount code, which I believe gets you 10% off as well. So let's just shoot a quick group and just to see how much on paper we are now after bore sighting using the laser. Right, so as you can see, we're just low off the ball of the target. Obviously, if we were shooting with if we were shooting without the moderator, that would have been different. But obviously, this has added a slight bit of length onto the barrel. Unfortunately, it was not able to stick to the front of the moderator. But again, I am on paper. I've shot a group. I know where I am. I can make the relative adjustment, and then I can get onto target. So that's what we'll do now. So this is just a rough zero for proof of concept of the CV Life bore sighter, just to show obviously the product works. If you'd like me to revisit this and hit the bullseye from a stable shooting position, leave a comment on the video, and that's definitely something we can revisit. Right, as you can see, made a relative adjustment. I'm on the target. Obviously, I can refine that as well, but you can see it's a massive help. Yeah, if you do want one of these, that's some guests in the background as well. Yeah, if you do want one of these, go to the links in the description, check out CV Life, and I think it's pretty useful.